Hi friends, it's Auntie Cuckoo and I am headed in to Hobby Lobby. So I'm inviting you to come along with me. Let's go shopping. So I'm starting off in the middle of the store. First thing that caught my eye was this little pedestal for $27.99. And the next thing that caught my eye were these adorable little hanging planters in basil, mint, rosemary, and lavender. They're all different prices, starting right at $15.99 for the basil version. They all have metal hangers on the back of them. On one of their little center islands, I found these adorable ladies and gents signs for $34.99. And right next to that, for $49.99, I found this beautiful Farm Fresh sign. I love the shape of this. Now we'll take some time to look at all the signs down the center of the store, starting with this one for $8.99 that has an easel, perfect for your coffee bar. Be Our Guest was right around the corner for $15.99. After we look at all the signs, we'll head back and look at some of their larger items, some baskets, and some items in the spring shop, as well as the kitchen area, where I found some lemon items. And for $21.99, they have this large wooden sign with the black background and white text. Just around the corner, I found a lot of rustic looking items, definitely caught my eye, including this little tabletop mirror for $29.99. And you've got to love a lantern with no glass to clean. In the same area on an end cap, I found these little hanging wooden beads with initials on them. I know these were really popular at Christmas to add to your stockings, and they are $7.99. And a few boho items. What caught my eye over here was definitely this little glass house down on the bottom, super heavy, and it is $29.99. That would be perfect with a little succulent or plant in it. And just above that to the right, I found this iron piece, Our Nest, for $13.99. They also have it in Gather in the opposite corner there. And then I found these open style wooden lanterns for $27.99 and the larger for $29.99. I just love everything over here with all of the basket textures mixed in with the metal. They have this little pedestal style bowl for $24.99, some galvanized baskets. What really caught my eye over here were these prints. So they're sort of on a stamped tin background with a wooden frame. There are different botanicals. I'm pretty sure this one's boxwood, and they're $29.99. They do have these large slipcover style pillows for $29.99. Lots of little baskets, that one for $8.99. And a tobacco basket with an enamel sign for $24.99. They also have this pillow with family on a ticking stripe background. Now in store, it's tagged $39.99, but I looked online and they have it for $29.99, as well as the blessed version. For $13.99, they have these little window signs in Home and Pray. They do have little metal kickstands on the back of them. And a beautiful bud vase with a metal stand for $21.99. For $11.99, they have two black tag style signs in wash and dry, perfect for a kitchen or maybe even a laundry room. For $11.99, they have these large monogram style initials. They also have them in the wood tone in a simpler text for $8.99. And now on to some signs, lots and lots of them. Now there are walls and walls of signs at Hobby Lobby, so I'm just going to sort of point out a few and give you an overview. If there's one that catches your eye that I don't show the price of, most of these items can be found on their website. I'll make sure that's in the description below. The one over here that caught my eye is this one, Gather Together, and that one's $39.99. They definitely have quite a bit to choose from. So I like signs, but I don't want them all over my home. I don't want someone to feel as if they have a book to read when they come into our house. How do you all feel about the sign trend? Comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. The good thing about Hobby Lobby is that they do run sales, 50% off of certain things about every other week, so make sure you check to see what they've got on sale before heading in. I love this one with the fruits of the spirit on a cathedral style window. I know that I've been noticing prices creep up on home decor pretty much everywhere. They also have an app for your phone that you can download, and that has a 40% off one item coupon that you can use every time you head into the store. Now headed down an aisle near their shelves, I found this for $49.99. Comes with a little scoop, and I believe this is an old-fashioned coal bucket of some sort. I thought that was a really cool little item. They also have down below this, and just down the way from there, I found this open chicken wire canister. It's really, really large. I did not find a price on it. I thought that was another interesting item that I hadn't seen before. In the same area, I found this rustic white wood cubby style shelf for $129.99. Now what they do sometimes at Hobby Lobby is run 50% off of all their wood decor, and that would qualify, and that would be the time to pick it up. I found a few more little shelves, this one for $29.99, and this one that looks like a slice of wood. That was a little different, for $14.99. Now on to some larger items. They do have this vertical planter with the little galvanized buckets. That one is $39.99. And next to that, this two-tiered stand that definitely caught my eye with the cathedral style ends. Does have the wood in the trays, but this was $69.99. For $119.99, they have this large wooden shelf with the cubbies, the drawers, the little metal catcher on it. They also have a ton of galvanized planters right now. In the same area, I found this little wooden house shelf for $29.99, and the shelf folds up. They have so many different pieces of wall decor, from arches and architectural pieces to faux windows and doors. So most of the pieces over here range from $49.99 all the way up to $129.99. Any of these items that you see a blue tag on, they're considered spring shop, and this week you can pick them up at 40% off. This clock is even labeled spring shop and is $69.99. Down this aisle, this coffee sign caught my eye for $24.99, and right next to it, this blessed sign for $29.99. They also have this piece for $44.99. Now moving on to some of their large buckets, containers, and baskets. Starting with these large metal buckets, they come in pink, teal, and white. The pink is $29.99. The teal, which is the middle size, is $39.99. And the larger white one is $49.99. And they all have the rooster print on the front. They have quite a few painted milk jugs, this one in teal for $39.99. They also have it in red for $49.99. This one is just a little bit bigger than the teal. For $59.99, they have this large tin in farm fresh milk with a wooden lid. And above that in baby blue, this rustic milk jug for $49.99. And now some baskets, starting with these that have the galvanized trim. They do come in a few different sizes. This one that's probably the middle size is $34.99. And above they have some large rattan baskets. Those come in 3 sizes and range between $29.99 and $39.99. And they're right next to this set of gathering baskets. The largest one in this set is $21.99. And all of these baskets are labeled Spring Shop, so they're 40% off this week. Here's another large basket, this one a bit more pricey at $79.99. Down below, they have this set of open baskets. These are definitely the boho look. They come in 3 different sizes at 3 different prices, starting at $29.99. They're definitely putting a lot of wire mesh and iron with their baskets this year. They have these gathering baskets for $29.99. Next to those, they have some rustic wooden crates on little casters. These are also in a few different sizes. This one is $49.99. Now on my way over to the Spring Shop on an end cap, I did find this little basket. It is definitely a planter of some sort. The smaller is $19.99 and the larger is $29.99. And yes, even Hobby Lobby has a few lemon themed items. These are part of the Spring Shop over near the dishes. They have the beautiful dish towel for $5.99, some lotions and hand soaps, these really cool large scoops. These remind me of those I showed you in the Pioneer Woman Shop with Me that I just posted, I think a week or 2 ago. They're pairing it with all kinds of green and white. These melamine style dishes. They have the larger plates as well, and the chargers, and these are a really good size. Those are $3.99 a piece. They also have some large tablecloths. If you were looking for some lemon print fabric, you could always pick one of these up, maybe even use it as a valance. And they have the lemon placemats. Last time I brought you guys here, they were just beginning to put out some of these dishes, and I wanted to make sure to share them with you because I know so many of you love blue. They They have these utensil urns for $14.99 with the rooster on them. And now they've got out all these dishes. I found them in the bunny, the pig, the cow, and the horse. Each plate is $9.99. And last time we were here, we did see these cups and mugs. They also have all kinds of little ramekins and bowls, little soup urns, and plenty of dish towels, including these for $5.99 with the decorative trim. They have a few tea towels and even some in lavender. And this beautiful table runner for $19.99. They also have this print in some dish towels, some pot holders, and some napkins. A couple more beautiful table runners, the ticking stripe in navy and the woven in beige. Down below, I found this rooster print placemat. These are plastic, but I thought they were a lot of fun. They also have this on a few coasters that come in a set for $9.99. And then I found these. They are ceramic dishes, really cute. Each plate is $9.99 a piece. They have it in the pig, the rooster, the cow, and the lamb, which I think would be perfect for Easter. They also have some canisters out for $19.99 a piece with different little animals as the lids, some large batter bowls, and these tall rooster canisters in a few different sizes and prices. The largest is $29.99. They also have it in the pitcher for $24.99. They have the napkin baskets for $9.99. They have the galvanized chargers for $4.99 a piece. And just below there, I found these little trays, definitely giving me cafeteria vibes for $7.99. In the same area, I found these enamel signs for $7.99 in the cow, rooster, and the pig. And then heading back to the gardening section, I came across this cute little food scale in teal for $49.99. And on an end cap in the spring section for $13.99, I found this little house planter. Reminded me a lot of Hearth and Hand. They have these hanging galvanized buckets for $14.99. And I found a little bicycle like the one I shared at Big Lots. This one is $21.99, a little bit of a rust color. They even have a galvanized milk jug on a garden stake. It is a little bird feeder for $39.99. Next to that, they have the chicken wire trellises. These are $7.99. I picked up 2 last year on clearance, and I cut the bottoms off to make them into shutters. A few more hanging garden signs, these in enamel in a few different sayings. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all that Hobby Lobby has to offer right now during spring. It's definitely one of my favorite seasons for decor. Comment down below and let me know if anything caught your eye. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you back very soon. So everyone is locking their cars and you can hear them beeping. And then there's a car next to me that's just running.